Hey, are we working? Hopefully. I have realised I've not threaded my machine, so we need to do that quickly. So organised, aren't I? All good. Perfect. We are working. Today feels so scattered. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it could be an interesting one. So I've only wound one extra bobbin. I may end up regretting that decision. We'll see. Good luck. Yeah. I am still rather all over the place at the moment with the heat wave really threw me off, and then we're having storms, and it's, yeah, I haven't really been doing much sewing. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm working on a custom order today, so it should be a fun one. Hopefully. All going well. So let's see if I can actually... Oh, first try. I was going to say, you're going to watch me fail at threading a needle now. But we did okay. How are you all? How is everyone getting on in this weather? Because it is just all over the place, isn't it? Right. There we go. It's too muggy, bring back winter. We don't want winter. No, I don't want the heat wave, but I don't want winter. Soggy earlier. I know the rain, it was horrible, wasn't it? And as I say, all of the thunderstorms. Not enjoying them. Not enjoying them at all. Yeah. Hi. Hi. Welcome. Welcome. So today we are doing... Oh, I can't even pick it all up. We are doing a custom order. So let's get the front panel so you can see what we're doing. So it is this cute little classic bear print. So it's classic Winnie the Pooh. I don't usually do characters or licensed things, but classic Winnie the Pooh is now in the public domain, and this was a special request from an old friend, so we're going to do something a little different to my normal stuff. And yeah, cute little Winnie the Pooh, and then we are pairing it with some standard brown because I just thought that was a good match and was going to make a cute little crossbody. And then we have a duck egg blue lining. The old friend may be watching. Hi, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I hope I don't mess it up for you. So yeah, we're going to be doing a little crossbody bag. It's a Penelope crossbody from Papaya. And we are doing a slip pocket, and then I'm also adding a little zipper overlay and card slots so that we don't need extra bulky purses and stuff if we don't want them. So let's find all the pieces I need first. I'm going to start with the feature flap first, if I can find it in my pile of pieces. So I'm going to start by organising this. Hi, just want to say I like your hair. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. It is rather messy, but if you've seen any of my stuff normally, it usually is. But thank you. So we've got, I'm just making little piles at the moment so that I can organise my thinking. So we've got pockets, main panels, slip pocket, and then I did also prepare the gusset ahead of time. So because this is a directional print and I didn't want the characters upside down, I split the gusset in half, just sewed it together, attached my interfacing, so I've got some fusible fleece and some Decaville light, and then I've just top stitched it to hold it all together, and it's exactly the same as the pattern piece normally. Just notes for any sewers out there if they were interested. And yeah, most of my pieces just have fusible fleece on them, but the gusset, just to give it that little extra strength, I put some Decaville on it as well. So yeah, we're going to start right sides together, and I'm just going to clip my flat piece together. And I need to adjust my chair because this chair is shrinking and it's not going to be at the best height. Don't say when things are wonky. I love your shirt. I have missed loads of chat already. I'm failing already, aren't I? It will be great, no pressure. I love your shirt. Thank you so much. It says life is soup, I am fork. And that is 100% the vibe at the moment. Yeah, been a bit all over the place recently, but I'm determined to get back into it because if nothing else, I have a load of markets coming up. So yeah, we kind of need to be on top of that. No brain, only soup, always. Always, always, always. So, putting my machine on a construction stitch length, and I'm just gonna sew around and attach our pieces. So, making sure to back stitch. So, I'm just gonna try and go relatively slow around the curve just to make sure it's as smooth as possible. But it's a reasonably wide curve, so it shouldn't be too difficult. So we don't need to hand crank or anything. Just making sure. There we go. I've eyeballed attaching all of my interfacing. I've not measured. I eyeball way too many things. We just go off vibes. There we go. So, just gone round and sewed our main flat piece to our lining piece, and then where are my pinking shears? I've got my pinking shears just to take some bulk out of the seams and make sure that it all lies nice and curved when we flip it out. There we go. So the pinking shears just create little notches just so they're take some of that bulk out, so when we flip it out we've not got it all wrinkling up. There's some plants, I think. They're thread snips, but I know that a lot of people do also use them. I gave my mum a pair for plants because she was going to spend a fortune on some in the garden centre, and I said, I've got some of those at home. I buy them 10 at a time. So yeah, I have given them to my mum for gardening, but I use them for threads. So there we go, and we've just flipped it all out, and I'm just going to roll the seams to try and get them as sitting as flat as possible. There we go. And this is already, this colour, so this lining colour is kind of perfect with the beigey tones of the print. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. Oh, get my chopstick out already. Just using it to smooth these seams out, because it can get in there easier than my hands can. And I'm just clipping it just to make sure it all is in your pokey. Yeah, I need to make it a little name tag or something. Here is our main character. Main character energy. There we go. So I'm going to switch to top stitching I'm just going to go all the way around. That's not this. It was pickle. I was going to put up a poll, wasn't I, so that you guys could vote, and I always forget until we are live. And then one day we will have a vote and we will officially decide his name. I vote for Needle. So we're just going around. I don't think I've mentioned either. So I'm the Winnie the Pooh print. I have printed on canvas because I feel like the colour came out nicer and a bit richer. So I vote for Needle. It's in your pokey. I won't hear anything else. One day we will have an official vote. And then the winner will be victorious. And there will be no questions. There we go. Oh. So, there we go. So, we've got nice top stitching all the way around, just the very edge. And I'm using a brown thread for this so that it kind of coordinates with the vinyl. Because I thought that would be cute, mostly. So yeah, so this piece I printed on my printable vinyl, and I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up, but there is, okay, the camera can barely tell, but the colour is more vibrant on the canvas than on the vinyl, and I just find for lighter prints they kind of come out a little more vibrant on my canvas as opposed to the vinyl. So that's what we've gone with. And the winner will be the least. Okay, brain soup. Brain soup right now. Be nice to me. Right, so what are we doing? You're throwing me off. So I'm just going to close up the top here. So where we turned through, this is open, and so I'm just going to close it up so that it doesn't shift around on us and create any bunching or anything that we don't want. So there we go. And I planned something ahead. I didn't thread my machine or wind bobbins, but I have put a tiny little dot where I want the snap to be. So at least I did that. And I've just got my Japanese hole punch, and we're just gonna punch a hole. I need a new little die in this because it's getting rather blunt. I know you can get new ones, I just don't know where to get them from. So, there we go. That should have gone through. Nope, no more. Are we betting on bobbin today? I'm betting that I'm gonna lose bobbin chicken today because I've only wound one spare bobbin. So I guarantee you we're gonna run out. Where am I? I've lost my hardware already. So I've got this cute little, okay. We're gonna rave about my latest little trinket dish because how cute is this? So it's a little leaf, and I got it from, I can't remember who I got it from. Another small business. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description or something. But it is so cute, and I just needed it. So yeah, I'm keeping all of my hardware in here when I'm making a bag. And I have not got a magnetic snap in here. Soup brain strikes again. Let's get a magnetic snap. So, we get the caps. I feel like this is going to be Uranium glass. Oh, it's like uranium glass. I was gonna say no, it's resin. Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it? And it's nice and glittery, shimmery. Also, sorry about my chair. It is driving me insane, and one day I will get a new chair, but today is not the day. So we're gonna take our little, so I use magnetic rivets. So they're just little snaps, but then they've got a little rivet post. So we can put them through and they don't make things look ugly. And I have still not managed to punch all the way through this. Oh, it's there. Ugh. I am not with it today. This canvas is not playing ball with me, and it does not want to be hole punched. So make sure we're getting this the right way around. We want the magnetic bit to be on the inside, and then I've just got a little rivet cap that I will pop on the outside, so we don't need to faff around with plugs or anything. And then rivet press. Knocking everything over. That's all my coven stuff. All of my makes for the iris coven that I have not yet finished because I am way behind everyone else. I do have everyone else's contribution. There we go. And we have a magnet. But yes, I have not yet finished mine. And this is the third time I've knocked it over today. So I need to find a better home for it, but again, different issue, different day. This stream is riveting. Really? Right, so that is our flat piece done. I'm just going to mark the center so that I don't get confused later. There we go. Done. Now, what shall we do next? We'll probably might as well just put the other half of the magnetic snap on again. Planned ahead, there is a tiny dot where we need to hole punch. I should just use my regular hole punch, I feel, because this one is not. Alright, punch through that easily. There we go. So the magnet is sticking to everything. There we go. And pop the other side on like that. And we'll just set this half. So I'm going to line up the magnet with the dies. There we go. Make sure it's extra secure, because the flap I can adjust after. This one is going to be inside the bag. There we go. So we want to make sure that that one is good and secure. And then this piece, so this is the back piece because it's got a little less interfacing on it, just to accommodate the, we're going to sew the main flap onto this, so we've kind of given it a little wiggle room. So I think we're going to do my logo tag, because if I don't, we'll forget. So I've got my little nameplate. It's too shiny, I can't, there you go. So it's just got my logo on it. So look all fancy and professional until they watch this and realise that I'm not at all professional and I'm just constantly winging my way through everything. But on the outside things look professional. So So we're going to guesstimate how far down to put this because that is the vibe for today, isn't it? So we are centering our ruler, and then I'm going to center the tag, and we're just going to make a couple of little marks so I know where to cut. But on the plus side, I'm remembering to have my logo today, which is not always a given. So I'm going to get a little knife and cut 2 little slits, and then I'm just going to poke our little, just going to show little prongs, make sure it's the right way up, and push them through like that. And then I've got a little extra scrap piece that I'm just going to use to stabilize the back so that it doesn't pull in weird ways where it's not supposed to. So there we go. Put the back plate on and squish them down. So that's nice and flat now and secure. And then I'm just going to add a little piece of duct tape over them so that the little arms don't wear through over time. They shouldn't do because I'm using waterproof canvas and that's pretty durable, but I like to be sure. So just a piece of duct tape over so that it doesn't go anywhere. And we have a fancy looking nameplate that I think I got relatively straight, which makes a change. So we are going to get our flat piece back and we're going to line up our little center marks and just baste them together so that they don't shift about or go anywhere. And then I can count them as one piece and not have to worry about it. There we go. So. And done. So yeah, I've just realised we're getting the seam ripper out already. I want to give it a little overhang so that it doesn't have as much tug on it. So obviously opening and closing the bag over time, you are going to put a lot of strain on that seam. And yes, I am not being very bright. So seam ripper time. This is why we baste and not actual stitch. So that's, I think I do reasonably okay on these live streams though. We don't tend to have to seam rip that often. So just pulling the threads out. Because if we don't do this, the flap is going to end up too long and not stabilised. Yeah, but the seam ripper is fun. Only for people not having to use it themselves. So I've had projects that I've had to seam rip the same seam like 4 times because I just can't get it right. Seam rippers are not fun at that point. So on autopilot because it's been a while since I've done a Penelope. So there we go. Right, let's measure. That would help, wouldn't it? So how much do I actually want? I'm pretty sure it's an inch, so we're gonna go with an inch. That was always my job when my mum was turning up my school trousers. Right, let's measure this. So I'm just gonna draw a line so I know where we're lining up. I'm gonna mark the center so that we can still line it up. And then I'm going to, so we've got our line on our piece, and I'm just gonna do my best to line it up. And I'm gonna put a couple of clips at the ends so that it doesn't shift about on me. Like that. And then we're gonna baste it again in the right position. See, this is what I mean. If you ever think I know what I'm doing, really don't. There we go. Now, the exact reason I said we have less interfacing on is so that when this folds up, it lines up just right with that little extra overhang. Hi, hello. We're literally only just starting, so you haven't missed anything. But yes, so that is our back panel with our flap. So now, what should we do? Good timing this time. Yeah, we're getting better. We're getting earlier each time. Right, I think we'll work on some pockets. So what we need is, so this is not in the pattern. This is just something I like to add to my bags. So it's a little zipper overlay, which is my preferred pocket method anyway. But then it's also got 2 card slots on it, just because not that many people have purses and that anymore, so I feel like anything that you can kind of combine multi-purpose so you won't have to carry an extra purse works for me. I just got home too, so I can... Oh, perfect. Perfect. Right, we're gonna get our tape out because we always need double-sided tape, and I'm just gonna run a line along the bottom of each card slot so that it won't shift on me. And I have a little bag of, so these are the little cards I use when I take photos, and I've got one that I've actually drawn lines on for when I do card slots, so that I can make sure that they are all even and pretty. But I'm not going to be able to find it now, am I? There we are. It's got lines on it. Just so I can make sure that the same amount of card is kind of poking out each time. So we're all set up, and what I do is I take my little card with the lines, thread it through our card slot, and I will line up the line with the bottom of the card slot, and then I'm going to make sure it doesn't shift on us while we do that. And I will just take my pen. I'm going to do it from the back actually, because I think that will be easier, because then I'll see what I'm doing. Line it up, and I'm just going to draw a line so that I know where to fold my card slot. What are you cutting out this time? What are you making? We can work together. So this I just use, it's gardening, like anti-weed stuff, but it makes perfect card slots because it's so thin. Like you can barely tell it's there, like it doesn't give any extra bulk, but it's surprisingly sturdy. So I love it. I used my mum's garden centre card and got like a massive discount on a huge roll of it, and it's lasted me forever. So I'm just going to top stitch along the bottom of the card slot to secure in place. And I'm going to pull my threads through. New wallet pattern I created the other day. Oh, that's exciting. I haven't made one of your wallets. I really want to do the, I want to say Bat Company, but that's the bag. I can't remember what the wallet's called, but I really want to do it with the little bat wing. It's going to be so, it'll be really cute. Something else. Animal enclosures. Okay. I'm glad my tools are multi-purpose. So I'm just pulling the threads through so that we don't have to backstitch and have ugly little, oh, it is literally a Bat Company wallet. Yeah, I really want to try it. I've got a few different wallet patterns on my list. So I want to do the Yanmeh? Is it like the skull one as well? This one is the same size but very different. Ooh. I'm intrigued. I'll have to do it when you... Do you have any time scale of when it might come out? Like... So, I am always up for trying new wallet patterns. Especially when it's going to be inevitably cute and spooky. Is that the small skull wallet? Yes, yeah, I keep looking at it. And one day I will make one. But not yet. Can we call the Threadripper Jack, or is that in bad taste? Love that. Yes, I wholeheartedly agree with that. That is perfect. I lost my other one. I have no idea where it's gone, so I've got a new purple one today. So, fancy purple one, as opposed to my normal green one, because that has gone on a hike somewhere. So, we have top stitched along our card slot, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it down. We're going to put a piece of tape along this line, stick it, and then fold it back up to create the first card slot. I have a bag of these before the one here. Same weekend. Ooh. Yes, yeah. I can't imagine having to write out instructions and having them make sense to anyone. My brain works in a completely different way to anyone else, so the idea of having to take instructions from my brain and put them on paper is no, not the one. So I know people were asking because I've done the wheelchair caddy and like the blue badge cover that I did in a live stream 2 weeks ago, and people were asking if I'd release a pattern for that. No, because yeah, just the idea of writing any kind of instructions terrifies me. It really, really does. So I've just folded it up, and then we're going to top stitch along the second card slot to keep it in place. Yes, there's humour and I love it. So I can't remember what designer it is, but they have jokes. Like they have a joke at the bottom of the page, and then a couple of pages later you'll get the answer, and their jokes, I think their child comes up with them or something. I like that. I like having a little like treasure hunt and learning something. I think Spencer Ogg also tells you to go and have a tea break halfway through and things like that. Like it's little bits of personality. I love it. I think we all need to have a bit more personality and less copy paste. So, need more whimsy in the world. So once again, you can see the world's worst knot tire. So my hands are far worse when I'm paying attention to them and when people are watching. So you always get to see the worst of my hands. I've heard about that sign, I can't remember who it is. I'm not funny enough for that one. Yeah, I have no idea who it was. My brain's saying knotted threads, maybe, but I can't say for sure. I don't know. I tend to, once I've done a pattern like once or twice, I don't tend to then look at the instructions ever again and just kind of do it from memory. Yes, yeah. No, it is good to know good stopping points, but I tend to push through them regardless and then regret it. So, there we go. So we've got our second card slot all nice and neat, and then I'm going to get my handy dandy card back, and I'm going to do exactly the same as I did before and just mark out where we want the bottom of that card slot to sit. So line up the little line that I've drawn. I'm going to use the silver pen this time because I'm drawing on black. Right. Is that even showing it up? Maybe. Close enough. So I've realised I've drawn this on the wrong piece. I want to draw it on the piece underneath it, don't I? Oh, it's gone through. We can see it. Benefits of this being porous. So, and I'm just going to do an extra little line along there. That's a bit more tape than we actually need. So, peel the backing off. And I've cut way more than I actually need. So we'll just trim it off. Do chalk pens work for that? I have silver pens for marking on vinyl. I have a chalk pen, or I don't think it's actually chalk because I can't stand chalk. It's almost waxy, it feels like soap. But I use that for fabrics, and then I also have heat erasable pens, which, yes, they do erase, but I don't trust them because they kind of ghost and don't ever tend to go away, so I only tend to use them in areas that you're not going to see it. Anything that you're going to see, it's either silver ink pen, because I can just wipe that off with a baby wipe, or it's the chalk pencil. So we're just going to fold that back up using that tape line as a guide. And then if I can find my scissors, we're just going to trim it off. Okay. So, and I'll save this to do probably about 3 more of these card slots. So we've just got 2 little card slots. I don't think you can really see because it's black, but we've got 2 card slots that we can put our cards in. Like that. So that's sorted. I'm going to put an awful lot of tape on the back of this and put it in place. Try using hand lights or leather lights. Yeah, so the vinyl, it's not too bad, but it's when I use them on waterproof canvas and then you try and erase it and it just never truly goes. So I tend to avoid using it if possible. But saying that, I tend to get the silver ink pen everywhere. Like, it gets all over my hands. But, so, and just run in some lines of tape on the back of this. Oh, let's put some on that side too. isopropyl alcohol for waterproof canvas. Okay, I've not tried that. I will have to remember that next time I mess up, which will not be long, to be honest. So I'm just going to mark the center of this with the pen that I now can't find. There we go. There we go. Right, and we need a lining piece. So again, marking centers of everything just to give me a fighting chance of getting it centered. Again, we're not the best at doing that, but we try. So, and then we're just going to peel all of the tape off and stitch around. If I can get the paper off. Nail varnish remover is good for ink, but don't know about fabrics. Yeah. I don't know, because I'm not sure if it would try and eat away at the vinyl. But I tend to be quite protective over mine. I think Sam did try and clean something recently. Oh, so I made a bag, and then I took it to my first event, and the first event that I ever took it to, and it comes home and it's got like this weird purple mark on it. And I was absolutely gutted, like really gutted. I have no idea where it came from, no idea what it is, and nothing is taking it off. I spilt nail varnish remover through pack. Oh, yeah. Acetone free stuff is less corrosive. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not confident enough. But yeah, as I say, this bag, we thought it was kind of worth a try, so we got isopropyl alcohol, and Sam was cleaning it, and not even that got it off. So if anyone wants a discounted bag, it's in my shop. Yeah, I was really gutted because it was a beautiful bag. I use acetone and vinyl too. Got work for printed vinyl because it removes the ink. Yes, yeah. I don't know about mine because I sublimate, and that's a different process, so I don't know whether it would be more. Is that centered? I think that's centered. It's actually easier for me to tell on the screen if I hold it up for you guys. We've already used it on lenses, not fabric. Yeah, I have to try it. I have to get a little test area. It would remove the sublimation ink too. Yeah, I have to play. So I've got so many scraps, I'll just have to like do a lineup of all the different things, different inks, and see what works best. So I'm just top stitching all the way around this now to attach, and being careful of the curves to make sure that they come out as neat as possible. Well, at the moment I'm kind of stuck with my printing because I have virtually no magenta ink at all. So I'm terrified to print any fabric at the moment. But I have been assured, I've been waiting for this ink for over a week now. I think it's about a week and a half I've been waiting for this ink. So I've been unable to really print anything. And it's been stressful. But I spoke to the company yesterday and it got sent out yesterday. It should be with me tomorrow, so I can get doing cute creative things again. I'm lucky this print doesn't have like, or it has a tiniest little bit of red, but negligible, so I was able to print it fine. But my items for the Iris Coven subscription box, very, very red dominated print. So I've not been able to do those, and I need to pack them all up next week. So I'm rather nervous about it. I highly recommend almost all vinyl even printed because it cleans and protects. Oh, okay. See, every time, every stream, I'm learning something new. I still haven't been able to find a hump jumper foot though. Like, I think either I'm gonna have to order one from America and just suck up shipping, or yeah, they just don't seem to be in the UK, like anywhere. So, it's getting caught under my mat. Almost there. And again, I'm going to pull my tails through on this so that we don't get any ugliness. Yeah, I saved my behind many times. Yeah, I feel like it would be very, very useful, because I do technically have a hump jumper. I just never use it, and I will panic, run around and try and grab a piece of fabric and fold it up as many times as I need, and it's, yeah. I really should try and use my hump jumper more. But again, not a professional. Like, as I say, if I ever look like I know what I'm doing, it's an act. There we go. So we're going to tie these off. It's times like this that I really hate my hands the most. Like, tying knots is when I actually notice it the most. Right. Everything else I've kind of found a way around, but knots still outsmart me. There we go. And I actually refilled my lighter as well. So, go me. There we go. So we've got that all top stitched on. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cut out this middle zipper piece. So there we go. Scissors. Not that smart me too, don't worry about it. I feel like I'm so bad at them. I'm just going to peel this away from the vinyl, because we don't want to risk cutting our vinyl piece, because then we have wasted it, really. And I don't want to have to use the seam ripper again. So I put my double-sided tape a little too close to this, so it's making my life a little more difficult than it needed to. But I'm just being really careful to kind of lift and cut so that I know I'm not, there is no try. There is an awful lot of trying and an awful lot of failing. But we get there eventually, because we are stubborn and determined. I am trying to make sure I don't miss anything, but also trying to make sure that I don't cut this vinyl. So, there we go. Almost there. Almost in the clear. Done. So, there we go. We've got a nice little cutout on the back and on the front. So this is where our zipper is going to go. So once again, I've got my little logo zipper. Are you going to focus? There we go. Love, love, love them. I'm literally using them on everything now. And just going to run a little bit of tape, stop it shifting on us. So put it along the top of the overlay. And the bottom. There we go. And we need to add our lining pieces, don't we? That would help. Right, which way round? So we want the zipper going that way. So we want this way. Every single time. Need to get my head around it a little better. But I'm dyslexic, and so lefts, rights, backwards, forwards, it doesn't stick in my brain. There we go. So I'm just clipping it and just gonna stitch it on. I'm gonna switch to construction. Have I got this right? Yes, we got this right. See, such a professional. Making sure we don't sew the zipper pull. That's the one thing about my new logo pulls, is they are bigger, and so I'm terrified of sewing them. Hey, I still hold my thumbs to form an L. So do I. So do I. I hold my hands and then I have to also do the writing thing because I don't trust it. Because, yeah, I'll be like, yeah, that's left. Which hand do I write with? And to double check myself. Because I don't trust myself that I would actually get an L the right way around either. Haven't Sam in a while. We need to... I don't know. She might have fallen asleep, to be honest. Bless her. She's been in the rain all day. So... And she gets up ridiculously early. And the fact that she's not responding to that makes me think she might well be asleep. Right. To be fair, the weather is awful. It really is. Really, really is. So I'm just going to top stitch this down so it doesn't go anywhere we don't want it to. Making sure that zipper pull is out of the way. This is why I have two moderators. I'm not asleep, you are. Of course not. There we go. So, we've got a zipper piece. Hi Kaylee, hope you're well and hope Sam is feeling better. Yes, she's doing better and not at all sleeping. But yeah, I am just about getting by. I've not been great with the heat wave, and then thunderstorms also messed me over. So yeah, I've not been doing a whole lot, to be honest. I think I only was in here maybe 2 days last week, and I've only been in here today this week. I've spent most of the week feeling rather rubbish in bed, to be honest. But we're here, we're sewing. We have taken tablets. Magical things. And yeah, I think I'm a lot better when I'm sewing, but getting the motivation to come in here is difficult sometimes. But it's kind of why I said I was doing the live stream, because that then kind of forces me to do it. And now that I'm here doing it, it's okay. But yeah, just getting back into it is Not the best. But I need to be good for next week because we need to pack all the coven boxes. So, just doing what you can. Yeah, I'm trying to be kind to myself, trying to listen to my body. I am not the best at it by any stretch of the imagination, but we do what we can. So let's try and get this as centered as possible. I already took the paper off because I got ahead of myself. Looking forward to the next box. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I really am. And I'm already talking and organising, and one of the makers is actually already making some things for box 3. So I'm also really excited about that. I'm so proud of these boxes. I really am. It's all that water you've been drinking. At least the temp drop. It's pretty much. Oh, it really was. Yeah. Like the temperature last week was not very nice. Right, so I'm gonna flip the back piece of my zipper pocket up and out the way, and then I'm just gonna sew along the bottom piece. I'm getting zipper pull out of the way. Like, Nugget was not a fan of the heat, and now we've got thunderstorms, and he's not a fan of the thunderstorms either. So, bless him. Like, he's not been having fun. So, I'm gonna pull my tails once again. I think we've only got one more after this, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. But yeah, the Iris Coven boxes, I've got everything here. I've seen everything together. It's really cute. I have not finished my contribution yet because I've had some issues with sublimation ink. Boris has been hiding. Oh, Todd. Oh, bless him. Yeah, it's not been nice at all. We've had some really loud thunderstorms, like, directly over us, like to the point that the thunder's making me jump. So I can only imagine what it's like for dogs with their sensitive ears. And yeah, bless them, they don't know what's going on, do they? So, no, I don't know, because we've had the thunders for what, 5 days ish now? I think it was Sunday that we first got the thunder, and I think we've had it every day since then. He doesn't like rain at the best of times. No, Nugget is a little princess puppy, we call him, because he can't stand getting his paws wet. He will literally ballet leap over any puddles. So I'm gonna fold that back down and finish off sewing the rest of our pocket. So I'm just going to drop my needle directly where we left off the last one. My cat just looks at me. It's me making the noise. Yeah, cats are judgmental little things though. Or I don't know, I've never had a cat, but my understanding of cats. It's just constantly them thinking they can't believe that you've got the audacity to exist. So. There we go. And just gonna come down the last edge, and I'm gonna do my best to drop my needle in the hole that we started to make it as nice and seamless as possible. Bobbin literally That is the bobbin tail. Literally, you called it exactly dead on. Well done. That is definitely a win. There we go. So, remind me that I'm going to pull these through and I'm going to forget to thread a new bobbin. So, once I'm done tying these off, tell me to put a new bobbin in. But yeah, that's the closest one so far, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I either lose, like, drastically halfway through a project, or we catch it in time, but that one took skills. There we go. The problem with this bit though is it is even more curly, which is giving my hands even more issues. Because it is not going where I want it to. There we go. Okay. Snip those off. And pocket. So I'm just going to trim the excess off the. I am the winner. I think I'm the winner there because I don't need to try and make a seamless join in the middle of my bag in a really prominent position, like visible position. So I feel like I'm the winner of that. Right, bobbin. Oh, let's bring the needle up so that we're not stabbing ourselves. No way. You can have a sticker. I still need to print out, so an artist, SB Artful, that I met at a, oh, I was going to say recent market, it wasn't that recent to be honest, had these little Pride Ghosty stickers, and they were little Pride Ghosties hugging, and I got really excited and I really wanted like mine and Sam's Pride flags, but like the little ghost hugging, and she actually designed it for me and has sent me the picture, and I just need to actually print them out and make them so that me and Sam can each have our little ghosty versions, but I keep forgetting and the weather keeps putting me out of commission, so one day I will actually make them. Probably because I need to make a load of stickers for the coven boxes, so I will probably do it while I'm doing those. So what I'm doing is I am leaving this bottom part of the pocket open so that we can flip the bag through the pocket so that we get a nice invisible seamless lining. There we go. You know what we've just done? We've done this on the slip pocket piece, not on the pattern piece. Oh well, we can trim it. So what we're going to do, we're going to trace it. And cut it out. It's fine, we can save it. We can save it. So what we're going to do, we're going to line it up and try and get it as straight as possible. So I'm lining up my center marks, and then we're going to use that as a pattern weight. Hi, good evening. Hey, how have you been in the heat? Like, we've all been struggling a little bit from the sounds of it. I've done that too many times. I know. My zipper pull is getting in the way again. Okay. So, at least we sewed it on a piece that was bigger than the actual piece that we needed. So, it's all good. Because the issue would come if it was smaller. There we go. Sorted. Yes, the heat is poo-poo. But I'm just hoping these thunderstorms stop soon, because I am done with them. So we're just cut out. Cut that out. Sorted. See? There was nothing. You didn't see anything. So, got that sorted. We are now going to have to cut a new pocket piece, but that is okay. We'll do that quickly. Trade yard, I'd rather have thunderstorms. We're at the beginning of a heat wave. We've just finished a heat wave, so I don't think anyone will be taking that back off you for a while. So, where is my pattern piece? There. No, I don't know how high it got here in the end. My brain's saying like 34 or something. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. It was hot, is all I can tell you. I tried. Alright, so we will do this as quick as possible, and I should probably really be doing this on my cutting table, but we're gonna do it here so that it's not too boring for you guys. 34, I was right. That's nice. But yeah, no, the heat really did a number on me. And I'm still not recovered from it, but it's fine. I'm fine. 93.2. That's 93 here. I can't remember, whereabouts are you? I don't know how high temperatures get for you generally. Like, I could be saying 34 and you're like, that's nothing. But it's a lot for us, and it's so muggy and humid. Right. Nearly there, and then we can get back to sewing properly. Saving every little bit. I'm in the northern US. Aha. Yeah. Oh dear. Right, so we're going to fold our pocket piece in half. I did consider doing a little pocket trim for this, but I did not plan that far ahead, so I didn't cut one. So we're just going to do a standard pocket instead. Plus, I think because we've done the fancy overlay on the other side, it might be a little too much if we'd done a little trim on this one as well. Yeah, northern US. Yeah, so you should get reasonable temperatures as well, I think. I don't know. I'm terrible. I'm terrible at geography. Physical geography, I'm great with like volcanoes and earthquakes and stuff, but I am shocking when it comes to like knowing where countries are. And Sam laughs at me a little too much. It's a bit rude, to be honest. I've heard that, never been, so I haven't experienced it firsthand. Yeah, it's the humidity. It really, yeah. She's so mean to me. And then I'm gonna leave a little turning hole. But in fairness, I am really bad. You wouldn't believe I got an A in geography, would you? You're supposed to say no. No, we never would have known. Oh, no, that's worse. No, you look really smart. You definitely got A's. Oh dear. Yeah, where did he get better? It's only 78 right now. It's extremely muggy. Oh, bless you, yeah. Well, oh, I left them there. 25.5. Yeah, I don't know what it is here at the moment. I feel like it's got to be about that. Here, maybe, right now? I don't know, it's evening now, so maybe it's cooler. I haven't been checking. Alright, so so I just snipped corners and I've left a little turning hole. So we're gonna flip it out. It got up to around 19 earlier. Okay, that's cooler than I thought it was. Right now it's 14. It was 13. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels pretty warm here at the moment. In between storms. I'm ready for fall. Take fall year round. Yeah, I love autumn and I love spring. Like those are, I love seeing everything new and fresh. But then I also love like just the colours of autumn. It's, yeah. Household to heat, so I'll probably stay. Ugh, don't. I don't want it warm. Don't want it warm when I sleep. So, there we go. Rather crumpled pocket. So I'm just going to make sure that this bottom is tucked in nice and neat so that you can't even tell where that what it is. It's like now. There we go. So I'm just going to top stitch across the top of the pocket. And I'm going to turn the light on because it's getting... There we go. Now I can actually see what I'm doing, which is nice. It's 22, but feels like 3 billion. At night, I'm not going to argue with that one. Like the last couple of nights have been so muggy and I need my sleep. Alright, let's get some tiny tape because I'm not going to be able to clip this very easily, so I just pop some tape on. There we go. Now let's make sure we put it on the other body piece, because we do not want to have to cut anymore. Our card doesn't have aircon. Or technically it does, but Sam hit a deer and now it doesn't. It probably just needs recharging or something. Are we allowed to talk about sewing binding this week? I think we need to do a Kaylee sewing bingo. Uses tape. Yes. Yeah, as long as it's not a drinking game, because you'd all end up drunk. Can you imagine the mistakes I'd make? And that did hit me. I'm just glad I wasn't in the car with you, because I would not cope very well. Let's just say that. Let's try and mark where our centre is. Sewing binding. We can talk sewing binding. What would you like to know? Right, how high do we want to put this? I'm going to guess, because I'm not getting the pattern up, because that's cheating. We'll go. Put my clip in the way. How's that? Is that centered? Possibly. That does not look centered. That, we're gonna redo that. Alright. See, again, if I was professional, I should probably get my chalk pencil out now. But Kaylee Wonk. There's Kaylee Wonk, and then there is getting caught in the side seams because it's so wonky. There we go. I think that might be better. Is that better? Maybe. I think that's better. What is it? What is binding, and why have 3 different people said I can't bring it up around you? I am confused. Last live stream we discussed the pros and cons and annoyance of sewing binding. Yes, yeah. Personally, I prefer binding, but yeah, I don't know. I used to hate it. I used to really hate it, but using fold over elastic had massively changed that, and I just love the structure it gives, and it kind of feels like cheating, and I like that. I hate having to turn anything through. So I'm planning on cheating a little bit with this bag, because this one is a birth bag, in that I'm going to half sew the gusset, flip it through, turn it through the pocket, close the gusset, and then close the pocket. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, I hate trying to turn bags out through tiny little holes, and so the binding, you don't have to do that, but it's a bit of a battle. It's definitely a battle. Clear as mud. You'll see when I get there, hopefully. I am terrible at explaining things. This is why I don't do tutorials. Because I just go off vibes. There we go. Pocket. So, yeah, that is true. Once it's in the bag, no one will notice. So we've got zipper pocket and card slots, and then we've got a slip pocket. So next we have gusset pieces. We'll do the exterior first. So I'm going to put our lining pieces to the side, and then I did not wonk. Is it wonk? Seriously? I tried so hard. I can't do anything without a little bit of wonk. So that's how you know it's handmade. That's my argument. Plus, in the sewing groups, I love it when people share like all the pictures of like commercial bags and stuff and how wonky it is. Nothing straight about you, my dear. It is Pride Month. My little... It's upside down. I printed it upside down. But I got my Pride cup. But yes. So, we're going to attach our gusset. So, where this one is split, I'm going to use the centre seam as my guide for the centre point. So, we're going to clip the bottom. So I did tumblers. What? I haven't done them properly for probably maybe 2 years now. But when I first got them, I was so excited about it. And yeah, got too excited and printed one upside down. So now I have a funky upside down Pride tumbler. And I am going to, so I'm going from top to the straightest, like where we go into the curve. And again, I've done that with the bottom, and I'm going to do it this side, and then I will put little clips into the gusset so that it folds nicely around the curves. I'm close to bags and storehouses. Yeah, I love it. Some of them are so like really bad, and like you don't think that. And so I try and look at them and make myself feel a little better about the amount of wonk that is on everything. It's patented, it's branded. I should trademark it. This whole Hot Girls Read drama, I should patent a little bit of Kaylee Wonk. Or trademark it. So I'm just cutting little tiny snips into the gusset so that they fold nicely around the curves. There's some people revving their car and spinning their wheels outside. I don't know if the microphone's picking it up, but it's distracting me. So, there we go. So, and there we go. You're not going to be able to see because I've just put a load of pins on there, but it's kind of folding nicer around the curve now. So we're going to do the other side. Oh, the chaps in the night. Yeah, so we've got an industrial estate just behind us, and they like to go there at night and be cool kids. There we go. So let's move that out of the way for a moment. Okay, this contribution is feeling. Oh dear, I'm not sure we can be friends anymore. See if the domain is free. Oh, there's so much drama going on today. Like every time I open up my social medias, it's all about this Hot Girls Read thing, and it's just sad. It's really sad. Why aren't we that cool? I've never been cool. our car would explode if we tried that. Yeah, I think it really would. It really would. Alright, so I'm going to do my best just to kind of ease around this curve because we don't want puckers. So we're going to go nice and gentle and easy. It isn't made for burnouts. No, no. I love Dory. My car is called Dory. I can't drive her anymore, but I love her. And she is a delicate soul. Round we go. There we go. And now we can do the straight. To be fair, got the first time. To be fair, got my first time in a powered chair this afternoon and I can't deny it. Because of the donuts. That's cool. Those things are difficult to drive. Like, good luck. So I used to work as a carer and I was terrible at steering the wheelchairs. Alright, I think we did okay there. Nice and smooth, at least on the front panel, which is the main thing. Alright. Okay, so now we'll get the back panel and we will do exactly the same. Run for a bunch of times back then. Yeah, getting through door frames was the real tricky one. Like, I mean, getting myself through a door frame on foot is a challenge. Let alone trying to steer anything else. I did okay opening doors and closing them. It was my nemesis. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Right. So. Got to try one out. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. I know when I was little, my granddad used to have a stair lift, and I used to go on that. That was fun. I mean, I wasn't as little as you probably like to think I was, but I was little enough, but not tiny. Mum has a stair lift. I know, and I'm tempted to play on it, but I can't because I at least try to pretend to be a grown-up. It's fun. Have you done it? There's me trying to pretend to be a grown-up, and then there's you. So I'm just clipping my gusset again so that we can at least try and get nice curves on this side too. Oh yeah, I have. I'll master the chair, but then I'll get better at walking. I will try to take it away. Yeah. Yeah, it's a difficult one. What else think about when someone mentions a stair lift? I've never seen Gremlins. I feel like I should, because I feel like I'm a gremlin. Right. I'm just not really good with films. Can't wait for the coven box. I can't wait to show you. I'm so excited about it. So I've got all of the items have arrived. I haven't finished my contribution yet. And it's stressing me a little bit, but my wheelchair is still in my sheds. Yeah. Definitely need to see both of them. Yeah, so the coven box, as I say, I need to finish my item for it, but then I'm packing them next week and they should be going out. My deadline is not this Monday coming, but the following Monday, the 15th. But if I can get them out earlier than that, I will. But we'll see. We'll see. I have run into a bit of a snag with my contribution in that I ordered pre-printed rolls before I'd finalised the numbers, and I knew for well I was going to have to print some myself as well, but I ended up having to print more than I thought I was going to, and I have no magenta ink and I've been waiting for them to ship the ink to me for over a week now. They've assured me that it should be delivered tomorrow. So after last box I was adamant that I wasn't going to leave it till the last minute and that I was going to get everything done in plenty of time, and I have still ended up doing things in a mad panic in the last week. So yes. It's stressing me a little bit, but it will get done. Everyone will get their box, and they're going to be so good. Like, everything is so cool, and yeah. And I was saying earlier in the live stream that I'm organising box 3 already, and that one of the contributors has already started making. So, because she is way more organised than me, and I just, yeah, it's amazing, and I'm so proud of what we put together. Can confirm the items are awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I've got extra ones for myself because I need to. I need to. I can't pass that up. So yeah, it should be good. Provided the ink is delivered tomorrow, we'll be okay. And last bit. That's being the box curator. Yeah. So we've got a exclusive to the box item, and we've got a mostly exclusive to the box item. So she made a couple of extras just to be safe in case we got last minute subscribers. So there's 3 extra left over that she's selling herself, but other than that it's pretty much exclusive to the box. So yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. And yeah, it just feels summery. It feels really good. So, bag. So I'm going to tuck the flap back in there, and we're going to get the pinking shears and just trim the curves on here. There we go. I'm not going to trim too much off, just the corners so that they sit nice and curved. Okay. Being careful, obviously, not to cut the main panel can confirm dance now in the room in anticipation. Love that. I'm blown away by the love that it's gotten. Like, I really wasn't sure if anyone would be interested, because it's my passion and small business, and like, yeah, it's what I'm excited and passionate about, but that doesn't obviously mean everyone else is excited about it. So yeah, the fact that there's other like-minded people out there just makes me happy, makes me sing. Yeah, it's everything I wanted it to be. So, and it keeps me busy. So we've finished, I'm doing 16 boxes this time. So there will be a couple of retail. What song? Well, at the moment, it is Turn the Frickin' Frogs Gay is the song that goes round and round in my head at the moment, because it's seasonal. That has literally been in my head for like, what, we're on the 4th? So like 4 days now. Because I'm cool. No idea. Swinging it back. You're so mean to me. So mean to me. How rude. Well, it's my little niece. She'll get my sister to sing to her, and then about halfway through she'll go, "No, mummy, stop." And my sister takes offence because apparently her singing is not up to par. I love her, she is such a character. So we're going to clip the gusset again, and we are going to leave a hole in the gusset, and I'm going to try and remember to do it on this one, because if I forget, then we've got the other side of the gusset to do it. So we're going to do it all over again. And we're going to attach the lining exactly the same as we did the exterior, except I'm going to grade my seam allowance. So I'm going to start at the top with exactly the same seam allowance as the exterior, and then I'm just going to get that little bit wider through the body of the bag, just so that the lining sits in there nicely. Oh, you'll get breeze on you. Oh dear. Good for a heat wave. Awesome. You two have a bad mind. Alright. So we're going to start at the regular seam allowance. And so the first little bit, and then we're just going to grade out ever so slightly. I keep thinking we can't see that on YouTube. The gusset of the bag. Alright. You made me giggle. Right, and we're leaving a hole. Leaving a hole, almost forgot. And then I'm going to leave a reasonably large space, because we're going to be turning our bag through this. And then I'm going to grade back into the regular seam allowance as we come up to the top. Also bobbin check. Okay. I hope we're not, I probably should, but I haven't wound an extra bobbin, so I have a feeling. Yeah, I should probably check it. And you'll have to bear with me while I wind the bobbin. There we go. That is not as big of a gap as I would have liked, so I'm gonna use the seam ripper again, but it's free choice this time. Because I'm just gonna give myself that extra little bit of turning space. That's the whole. Your children. I think you need to go outside and meet up with the kids in the car park. So you can rev the car engine. I'm so bad doing halfway. Oh, always. I am forever losing bobbin chicken. Apart from earlier. We definitely won bobbin chicken earlier. But 9 times out of 10, it's at the worst possible point as well. Obviously, like on some really nice final top stitching. There we go. Right, let's check the bobbin. No, we're doing okay on the bobbin front. We've got about half a bobbin. We couldn't find our collectiveness. No, you couldn't. Okay. Oh, I didn't put that in quite right, did I? This one's going to be another long one, isn't it? Or it's already another long one. Why are you not? It is not liking picking my bobbin up now. 50% winner today, still better than normal. Alright, come on, be friends. There we go. Thank you. Right, so now we're going to attach the other half. We're going to line up our centers. But yeah, this one is... I thought I was going to be able to do this quicker, to be honest. I think I've stopped to chat with you guys a bit too much. It's good though, it is good. One of the reasons I wanted to do these live streams was because it can get real lonely, to be honest. Like being stuck in and working from home and working by myself and stuff. And so I just thought the live streams were a good, like, social activity. And so I love that we've got like a little community and a little chat going. Take your time, I'm still cutting. Yeah, cutting is like the most boring bit and it takes so much longer than you actually think it will. Right. Like that. So I'm gonna snip my gusset again. And we don't need to leave a hole this time because we remembered on the first piece. Okay. Cutting and stabilizing. Oh yeah, that's gonna take you a while doing 3. Like, I'm really bad at batch sewing. I just tend to get bored. I get real bored of doing the same thing over and over. I really should do it more for market prepping, but I do need to do it at some point because I need to prepare. I know we talked about it. I can't remember which live stream it was. It was a while ago now, but I'd been approached by a shop about stocking some items. With everything that's gone on, I haven't quite had a chance to do that yet, but I need to make the stock for it. And yeah, I need to do some batch sewing, but haven't done that. This will have free flap options, so I need to test them up. Yeah, I guess it's more interesting when it's like something brand new that you're testing and like they're all different. That's a little, yeah, that keeps the attention span a little longer. Right, I'm making sure that my pocket is nice and out of the way because we don't want to sew our pocket in. Not really. No. The perils of a neurospicy brain. To watch you for a bit long. Yeah, well, I keep stopping to talk to you guys, so I can't exactly say anything. I'm terrible at any kind of time comprehension, and I genuinely thought I was going to get this done in an hour, so that's on me. And thank you to you guys for sticking around. There we go. Right, I am going to use pink inches on the corners again. Nearly 2 hours now. I know, I'm sorry. Like, I feel bad, but as I say, it's also been really nice and I've not really noticed that it's been that long, so hopefully you guys haven't noticed either. She says drawing attention to it. But there we go. So, pop those in the bin. My belly has noticed. Right, so we're going to flip this right way out. I expect to do an hour on live and stop around 4. We're not far off of being done. The end is in sight, guys, I promise. Yeah. I mean, I surprised myself with some things, how quickly I can sew them, and then other things, I'm like, yeah, that should take an hour. And it doesn't. There we go. So, we have a rather creased inside of the bag. So, we're going to put, I want the zipper pocket to be on the back, so we want it, okay. Make sure I get it the right way around. You buy nibbles. Yeah, we need to go to the shop after this. And I'm guessing it's going to be the petrol station rather than the supermarket, because it'll be closed. So I'm going to butterfly the seams. Alright. Trying my best to line everything up. There we go. So I'm just lining up our gusset seams, our centre marks, and then other gusset. Don't be buying me. Oh, are you not for sale? So she read it wrong. Nibbles. I'm tired and my brain is soup. You can't blame me, I'm dyslexic. So, just about clipped. I dubbed the nipples. Oh dear. Well, that's gonna stick, isn't it? Alright. Looks like the petrol station snacks and not pizza though. Alright. And just where the flap is overhanging, I'm just going to draw a little line for my seam allowance because I'm not going to be able to use my seam guide on my machine. And we're going to attach. So, alright, I'm going to try and smoosh things out the way. I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to see because, yeah, it might get a little awkward because we're going to have to manhandle this to get it around the curves. Because the gusset is not the widest, so, but it's fine, it can take it. Pizza guy existed. Oh, I can't live without pizza. Pizza is life. You take out pizza and that's like 50% of my diet. Petrol station snacks. No. Like, so I'm always like, oh, we'll just get dinner after I do the live stream, and then proceed to do a 2-hour long live stream. So yeah, it's probably going to end up being snacks. Pineapple on pizza forever. No, it doesn't exist in the hospital though. Oh, bless you. I don't know what I would do if I had to do inpatient. Like, I would just not eat. I am way too funny about food to be eating hospital food. There we go. Like, someone would have to come and visit me every day and like smuggle food in for me. So, our bag is one. And make you eat that kind of stuff. So, got a veg or something. Yeah, no. That's why I lost so much weight. God bless you. Oh, this is the difficult bit. This is where I struggle. And why binding is so much better. So we're going to turn the entire bag through that hole in the gusset. Eesh. There we go. I'm gonna push it out, and then I'm going to, if I had a fancy cylinder on machine, we'd do it right way out. Don't encourage them. Alright, your minion will provide. They make you the green stuff. That's why I hate binding, but I love the finished look. Hate the finished look. I hate turning a bag. I really do. It's, yeah, binding all the way. Like, it looks okay. So before, when I was trying to explain what I was doing, I have turned through the gusset, but I've left a hole in the zipper pocket because I could leave a bigger hole in the gusset than I can in the pocket. So I turned through the larger hole, then I'm going to close that up through the pocket, and then I'm going to close the pocket so that it's all like the actual ugly top stitch to close the bag is hidden in the pocket. Oof. There we go. That's how I close up to. Yeah. I just, turning through zipper pockets is not not fun. So I do whatever I can to avoid it. Okay. Yeah, clear as mud still. It vaguely, it doesn't make sense at all, does it? Again, this is why I don't do tutorials. I did the Itter bag, which was definitely not a tutorial. And it had that disclaimer because I am terrible at explaining what I'm doing. So I'm just making sure that our top seam is as nice and as neat as possible before top stitching. You said might as well be Japanese, but it looks great. Thank you. So now I'm going to sew with the lining out so that on my machine I can have the inside of the bag facing up for the top stitch. Put the thing through the bit and turn it and bam, a bag. Magic. Right, let's top stitch. Oh, helps if I do a top stitch in them. Turn the bag is bad enough. I don't know. This is another reason I did the gusset and the flap with canvas. Because, yeah, turning vinyl. I've got a heat gun literally next to my desk that I use to soften the vinyl if needed. But yeah, it's not it's not fun. I also don't think I mentioned I'm putting on strap connectors after I finish the bag. I haven't forgotten. Careful of the holy gusset. Ugh. There we go. Right. I'm just being fussy about getting the gusset laying nice and straight. There we go. And then we're going to do some more manhandling. Holy. Holy. Ew. Come on. Let's. My machine really wants to fight me on this. There we go. There we go. Sorry. You say we're mature. Then holy. Oh dear. Right. We're getting there. Right. This is probably a terrible view for you. But we're almost there, I promise. It's just... I am she. Oh, I'm not reading usernames. Yes, Sam is she. Although there is 2 Sams in the chat, and so that in itself is confusing. Done. Haha. And trim our threads, and we can flip. And proud woman, especially during Pride. Yeah. Proud partner. I aren't. Yes, yeah. Partner Sam, trans woman, friend Sam, man. Too many Sams, it's confusing. There we go. So we put our flap down. Cute. So I've got some hardware that I am going to attach retrospectively. You just thread through and then kind of fold it and clamp it around the side like that, and rivet it on. But I am going to do that another time tomorrow. But for now, there are a lot of us, we are. For now, what I'm going to do, so right now, it's Sam right now. I am Sam. Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. We are all Sam now. So in the gusset, there's the hole down there. What I'm going to do, because this zipper pocket is still open, I'm going to pull the lining back up through the zipper pocket, close it up, and then stuff it back in. This would make a good bag for a woodland wasp. Yes, yeah, that would be really cute. We need to go on a mushroom walk and forage mushrooms and, yeah, cute things. Right. So, I need to find the gusset first. Where is it? There it is. So, we're gonna get that turning hole and kind of give it a tug, get it as flat as possible, and then we're gonna close her up. As long as you try the mushrooms first. No, mushrooms are friends, not food. So. I have to know how many. Yes, yeah, there's a lot. There is rather a lot of you. I feel lucky. Kaylee isn't that common, especially spelt my way. I don't think I've ever seen another Kaylee my way. Mostly because my parents don't know how to spell. So, apothecary print bag, that would be so cool. Yeah, apothecary, that would be adorable. I presume just like cute apothecary mushrooms, like bottles, but my brain is going to apothecary diaries, and I now need an apothecary diaries bag, with a potion holder. That would be cute. That would be really cute. Don't, you guys, I'm gonna end up making my own for me. And then, so we've closed up our gusset. Now I need to flip and close up the zipper pocket and we're done. So I'm just gonna eyeball and fold a hem inwards. And yeah, then we will actually end the live stream. Oh dear. So I'm trying to do it as neatly as possible while also eyeballing it and winging it. So and this canvas is fighting me with cord stoppers. Oh yeah, that's cute. I did see, and I'm very, very tempted, a frog bag sewing pattern today, and I kind of need a frog bag in my life. It's like a proper crossbody handbag, but frogs. Like, the whole bag is a frog. So, yeah. If I ever get a spare moment, that may be happening. How sad. I'll have to bust out an audio book. There's the vote button. You buy us pizza then nibs. Stop calling me nipples. Oh dear. Alright, let's close her up. There we go. Nibbles get me nibbles. You have petrol station bags and you will enjoy them. Right, so we're going to tuck the zipper pocket back into the zipper. And we're going to get it as flat as possible. We're going to get the chopstick just to dubious date cakes. Now it's a Tesco one, we should be fine. There we go. Cute. So inside we've got our little zipper pocket and our card slots, and then on the other side we've got a slip pocket and spacious main compartment. And then flip it over. The lining will need a little bit of a press just to make it presentable, but we've got our main Pooh Bear panel and gusset, and then we've just got the brown. And as I say, I'm going to rivet on some D-ring so that we can wear the bag. But yeah, it's so cute, and I think the lining is just the perfect colour. I think it turned out so cute. I'm really happy with that. I hope you like it. And I hope it was worth it, because yeah, we've been live for over 2 hours now, so yeah. And we didn't lose Bobbin Chicken. Amazing, she'll love it. Oh, I hope so, I hope so. Go sit in Pooh panels, oh dear. Oh dear. Love that. We're in the potion leaves. Great bag, Paley. Great live stream. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for watching and sticking around. Like, it really means the world to me and this little community, and yeah. I'm so glad that I went live because, yeah, as I say, I've really struggled to get in here, mentally and physically, and this was my I will sew. And so yeah, thank you for making it a great intro back. I'm now excited to be in here again tomorrow, so yeah. Pooh Bear is her fave, yeah. Well, thanks for the live and happy Pride. Happy Pride! Yes, happy Pride everyone. Yeah, it's going to be a good month. I'm going to be doing, I do have a Pride market. It's actually next month, but I will be doing a Pride market, so I'm going to be making loads and loads of Pride items. So yeah, we might even do a Pride live stream. That would be cool. So yeah, open to suggestions. If there's anything you want me to sew, if you want to see anything, let me know. And yeah, hopefully I don't know if it'll be next week or 2 weeks again. We'll see what the weather does to my body next. But yeah, we'll definitely do another live stream soon. I'll come join the Pride live too. That would be awesome. You can do some sewing. We'll do a live stream and watch you fail. Or not fail, I'll try and teach you. We'll see. Yes, count me in. Oh, great. Great. Oh, thank you. I love you all. And yes, I'll see you all soon. Bye. Bye.